Hello everyone, thank you once again for joining me. Today we will summarize lesson number 6. Lesson number 6 is based on chapters 12, 13, and 14 of Exodus. The title is Through the Red Sea. I have never been to the Red Sea, but I would think it'll be so amazing to travel there and see the places where all these biblical stories happened. Have you been to the Red Sea? Let me know how your experience was. The main text was taken from Exodus 14, verses 13 and 14, and this is what it says. And Moses said to the people, "Do not be afraid." Isn't that wonderful? Don't be afraid, Moses said. Stand still, in other words, wait, and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will accomplish for you today. Right there in this verse, I think there's so much encouragement for us. There's so much that we can take for our own lives. Imagine, don't be afraid, wait, and see what God can do for you today. What a way to start the week. The verse continues, "For the Egyptians whom you see today, you shall never see them again forever." The enemies that were running after them, God says you will never see them forever. The Lord will fight for you, and you shall hold your peace. The beauty of the Bible is that whatever is written here, it's not only for those people that live way back there. No, no, no. The beauty of the Bible is that whatever is written here is good for you, and it's good for me today in 2025. So imagine you start the day with these words. Don't be afraid. Wait. The Lord will fight for you. The Lord will help you. Why don't you memorize this verse? And every day tell it to yourself. Because you know what I've noticed? That when I repeat these verses throughout the day, it actually gives me courage to face whatever life brings my way. So the crossing of the Red Sea, finally, after the 10th plague, Pharaoh says, "Okay, go and worship your God." And the people of Israel have to rush out before he changes his mind. And they walk and they walk and they walk when suddenly they see that the armies of Pharaoh are after them. And of course, panic starts. And that's where this verse comes. And God says, "Don't be afraid. Wait, I will fight for you. I will defend you." So God tells Moses, "Tell the people to go forward." They're between the sea, and behind them is the army of Pharaoh. How can they move forward when there's water? But remember who tells them to move forward? God himself. And so as they dip their toes in the water opens up and they cross the Red Sea on dry land. There's water on one side and there's water on the other side. And they walk through in dry land. The beauty of the lesson was that the presence of God went with the people of Israel. He was there present with them every single day. You see, there was a cloud that covered the heat of the day that followed them. And at night, the presence of God was seen through a pillar of fire. They walked through the day with the presence of God, and at night, the presence of God was still with them. I would love that for my life, that the presence of God will follow me everywhere, every day, during the day and during the night. Wouldn't you like that? Would you not like to know that God is with you 24/7? Well, my friend, I can tell you that if you choose the God of the Bible, he can be your companion 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and throughout your life. I can say that God has been with me since the day I was conceived. He has been guiding my life. And I know he's still with me. Now that I have gray hair, he's still with me. I don't need to be afraid. And I can wait because I know that God fights for me. God defends me. And he, my friend, could do the same thing for you if you choose him. So why don't you choose him today? Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.